is to go on Apocalypse and then get some lunch. I hope they have 2 trains going. That's as short of a wait it was last time, but it can be very deceiving. Let's go check it out. The line's a little bit long for Apocalypse, but look, we're behind the wall. We can see the Salvation, that is Jetstream Ninja and Tatsu. Yeah, that poor lemonade stand back there.
In much better days.
Yep. And you said you asked Sylvester about it and he told you it would reopen?
Yeah.
Like the actual character in the costume, and he said, "Well, little girl."
Yes, he did. Not the funny accent.
Did he actually try to sound like Sylvester? Oh, that would have been better. Yeah, off to find food. Holiday food, if they still have some. I don't know. These shakes were no longer at the wings place. Not that I was craving some adequate, and that's putting it very politely, shakes. But yeah, let's go see what's going on. We'll also see how the line for Tatsu is. Maybe. Line's already a bit long for Tatsu. Might go to Hurricane Harbor. I've actually never been. The only water park. Oh, it's Bugs Bunny dressed up as Santa.
Oh, Santy, let's take a picture with us.
I'm not going to. No.
Can I take it with your camera, please?
Okay, fine.
A kiss on the cheek while we take the picture. Go ahead. Okay. Yay!
Good.
Thank you. Do you guys want to meet Tweety and Sylvester? They're down the hill.
Okay, thank you.
So apparently Sylvester and Tweety are down the hill. But let's pass through the Winter Wonderland. You can already see, because the holiday park's almost over, the snow is not being kept as much.
It's starting to melt pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Winter is ending. The opposite of Game of Thrones. And yeah, they have no reason to really redo it once it's, because it has rained recently.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not going to redo it for the next few days. I think it ends on, is it January 1st or?
a little bit after. I thought it was the 6th.
Okay, I didn't think it went that long. But regardless, it's not going to be that much longer. Exactly. But let's keep going and finding. But no, who are we finding? Tweety and Sylvester?
I'm still on Soldier Food. I still want.
Well, we are heading in that direction too.
Okay.
Just don't tell Sylvester that Tweety is food. Or we're gonna have problems with Grandma.
That's putting it politely.
Indeed. Yeah, this yeah, it definitely looks more packed. The other was more fluffy. This is kind of like.
Although it looks very brown.
Yeah. If it's brown, you better flush that down.
Yeah. What time we went on it? We saw the line was all the way back.
Yeah, but that's still a very long wait, considering how long it takes for each one.
True. Hey, you won't hear any complaints from me. I'm not going on it.
Well, you actually wanted to go on it again that one time.
That one time I ended up going because I wanted to see the holiday thing, and that time I knew to brace it, so I just held it.
Yeah, but no, but after you wanted to go on it again.
Yeah, because there was no line.
No, there was a line though. But anyway, the problem is that the front and the back rows, they don't have VR capabilities for whatever reason, probably the syncing issues. Which way to food? Well, any way to food. Which way to the food you want? Well, we kind of decide. We can check in and see if they have that holiday snack for you. But if you want the dog or the wings, we'll be heading toward Full Throttle, which is that way.
Okay, that's what I want.
Okay.
What's the dog?
It was the kind of the holiday dog. I think it had like stuffing and cranberry and stuff.
I want that.
You'd have to ask Christine, who's not here right now. And then Julie got the holiday wings that had kind of a cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. But yeah, we'll see what they got. But let's check out poke our head over to the Plaza Cafe. It does have a line coming out. Usually when a line's coming out of a restaurant, you're like, oh, it's good. They've got good food, right? Everyone's clamoring. But at Six Flags, that's not necessarily the case. It could just mean that they're moving kind of slow. But yeah, we'll poke our head, and if not, we'll get food and then reconvene. What's this, Smoo?
Smoo! That's the name of it. It's just Smoo! Smoo!
That's you have to pay extra for the
It's Smoo! It's Smoo!
I'm shaking my head.
You know I had to do it.
I'm melting. That's pretty cruel,
I
actually.
know it is. And they're children. What's a break? They're children.
How much do you love Peeps? Do you like Peeps?
No, I actually hate people. That's the most disgusting thing.
Well, they hate you too.
No, I adore
Did-
them. And Easter would not be Easter without some nasty
Well,
peeps.
maybe
Not
you
that disgusting.
maybe you should get this then, so you can torture them and melt them in there, and then laugh at their agony.
Whoa.
Although maybe they're actually enjoying this. Like maybe it's kind of like a sauna for them until they actually die.
Maybe it's like hydrotherapy where they think they're melting away until they realize they don't.
It's like a euthanasia coaster. Don't know how the fountain's going right now. Maybe later. So it looks like someone's already been nibbling on theirs.
That's how long this apparently takes a long time to make. And apparently it counts as a snack. Go figure.
So what did you get, Julie?
I got this.
What
so
is that?
It's loaded fries, or I forget what it's called. No.
Okay, so what does it
Fried
have?
feast.
Are those like chicken bits?
Holiday fried feast.
Yeah.
It
It's Sidewinder fries, turkey gravy, cranberry sauce, and turkey bits. Turkey bits.
And Crystal, what was your food?
Mine was the chili cranberry boneless turkey.
Oh, the thing that Julie got last time, right?
We're gonna share. We're gonna do some shares.
And I got my good old fish and chips. The people working at the fish and chips place were pretty fast today. I noticed one of them had like a superstar shirt on, like not just a blue shirt. He might have been like a special one who got recognition.
Oh.
You know, these tartar sauce things are super difficult to open.
I got a little lanyard thing right here, so I get in here and take it.
That work, but they're very difficult to open. Yep. Lunchtime.
Last time I had to try them over with my mouth.
Yeah, it was broken. No, not even say I broke my nail, but it hurts.
Performers over here in the street. You doing the shuffle? Bye. Just finished lunch. Walking through the Scream Punctures. They're gonna go see how the line for Scream is. Hopefully not that bad. Usually isn't too significant because it loads pretty fast and it's 4 across. So let's go see. Very enjoyable ride. Especially that 0G roll. Love that. So it came down here. The line for Scream is actually all the way out there. I don't know if I've seen it like that in a very long time. And the line for Twisted Colossus all the way back here. And then of course it goes around the corner into the main station. That's at least an hour and a half, I'd say. So we're gonna go see when the next Porkmas show is. Might check that out again. It's gonna be one of those days where just everything is busy because people are on the end of their breaks and they want to come in and check out Six Flags. Okay, well, we decided since it's really busy at the Twisted Colossus and Scream area that we're gonna go on some flat rides. Maybe the pirate ship. Maybe Scrambler. Maybe the non-bumper cars.
Not so bumper cars.
Yep. And perhaps we'll try to get a snack before Quirkmas, right?
Oh, that's a good idea.
And now we need to decide what that is.
Actually, I probably won't get a snack. I'm still stuck from lunch.
I find that hard to believe.
Dude, between the two of us, we had a lot of fries.
I thought you were a bottomless pit.
I am, just not a fry.
Just not a fry. Does not compute.
Oh, actually, I will get a donut.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
There we go.
There's always a but. Here's the entrance to the pirate ship and the swings.
That's kind of a long line for a fry.
So if you look on this side, it's actually a ship on its side. You can see its mast sticking up. Got swashbuckler over there. I like this kind of cabin they have in the middle. Nice theming, although this mini pirate land's kind of weird. And then swashbuckler right there. Fun little pirate ride. And then once you come out, you have another pirate ride. No entry. Right, just came out of Fort Lejeune. Six Flags needs to like do a little better job of taking care of their restrooms. Like when I was in the Food Etc. restroom, the paper towels were like all out in one. It's always out in that left one once you're in the men's restroom at least. And this one, maybe. And then this one of them was like completely out, and the other one was kind of broken where people were just kind of jabbing to get it out. Going, boop, 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 boop. It's like you're playing some sort of game to see how fast you can whack something to make the paper towels come out.
It's whack-a-mole, bathroom edition.
In addition, that poster that I laughed at with the QR code that had the bad word on it, it's still there. Like, no one thought to, oh, maybe let's at least white it out, the bad word. Nope, we're just leaving it there. Yeah. You know, Disney, that'll be gone like probably the same day. I was gonna say the next day, probably the same day.
Probably the same day. They would not allow.
No. Yeah. Superman I'm kind of intrigued about now since I've seen both sides running. But who knows? Might go check out the Choo Choo over here.
Oh, Choo Choo ride.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right down there to the left, it's good Choo Choo. We're heading over to Whistle Stop Park. You can see the back of the pirate ship right there, along with Pistachio Park. Whistle Stop Park.
Is that like the sign you saw last?
Yes, it's like the sign, and then they have one on the end right where it says apply now. It has kind of another button, and it just says, you know.
Oh, it's my job is.
Yeah. And it just says, you know, F.
A bad word.
Yeah. This is a family channel. I'm not gonna say it in this video at least. Maybe some of my gaming videos.
That makes no sense because. Well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let's debate linguistics some other time.
Indeed. Yeah, they have this little train for kids that I can't get on, but they have this one that just basically goes around. No, it's not twice. It switches part of the way, so you kind of cross over yourself. It used to be a Thomas the Tank Engine area. You can see what was Percy there. Yeah, and they just like put a black circle over his face. Oh, because they didn't want to pay the licensing fees anymore. And here comes the train now. It's very slow. Can you give me some more sound effects while we wait? There's a choo-choo now. Let's see how excited that guy looks to be driving it. Oh man, he's just looking so excited.
Smell visions.
Yeah. There's so much space.
Getting ready to ride the train. Choo choo.
I want two.
You can see Goliath out there. Right there. I wonder if it's overbank turns. And the helix toward the end, I believe. Just got done with the little choo-choo train. I mean, it's enjoyable for what it is. It used to be a Thomas the Tank Engine store inside there. Now it's just used for storage, I believe. Come on! What did you two think of our choo-choo ride?
Nice and calm.
There's a sign that said population 3.3.
Bonneville? I wonder if it's from like a cartoon or something. I don't recognize.
What's the third bird?
It's a good question.
Maybe it's like some type of animal or a baby. Maybe a baby. I can see that.
What is this? Oh, this line for food. Wow. Look at that line all the way.
Oh my. From glasses. Are they heading out for cookies?
I don't get it. What is it?
I'm gonna head into the Quirkmas show at 3:30. I'm not gonna record any more in here. You can check out the full video on the channel. Just gonna sit here and enjoy. Just got out of the Quirkmas show inside the theater. Came out the side exit. Fun show. I really enjoy that show.
There are one or two acts I thought was missing, but still very good.
Yeah, they change it up a little bit each time.
I enjoyed it very much.
Man, some of those stunts and specials you really have to be strong and coordinated for.
Strong and flexible.
Yes, all the above. It's where the trampoline people are gonna hit each other all the time.
Oh my god.
Well, the Twisted Colossus line is still long, and I'm gonna guess the Scream line isn't much better, but we'll check. If not, we'll go look at Superman, see how that is, and then just kind of walk around and maybe get a snack.
Yeah.
Are you hungry yet?
I can eat.
There you go, I knew it. So Julie, you said you fell asleep a little bit, you nodded off?
A little bit.
You nodded off.
I don't, that is such like a lively show. I don't even know how that's possible.
It is dark in there.
But-
and I did just eat.
But number one, okay, first of all, the line's big. Whoa, look at that line, still a long line. Number one, the music is had a fast beat, and they're doing all sorts of stunts like, I don't know.
You don't see the stunts with your eyes on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let us turn around the other way. Yeah, turn around. So making our way over to the bumper cars and Scrambler, gonna, I guess, get on them. Just so Julie can say that she's done it and kind of see what it's all about. Yeah, Sandblasters is here, and then on the other side, kind of by the restrooms, is where Scrambler is. Not too bad of a line for this. You can see the other one in the background swirling around there. Which one shall we do first? Okay, let's do Sandblasters then. Sandblasters. Oh, I got the bump a little bit, huh? Yeah, they got those big one-way signs, but they don't seem to be enforcing it too much right now. So we'll see what we can get away with on Sandblasters.
You know, I'm gonna try to bump both of you. So feel free to try to bump me.
You will try to bump me, but will be the one who does the bumping.
Go for it. As long as there's bumping going on, I am happy.
I'm going to tail you.
Okay, so bumper cars or Sandblasters. I guess they changed the policy a bit where you can bump more now. You still have to go in one direction, but it was better than before.
I'm sure I saw at least 2 cars going the opposite way.
Yeah, they weren't too strict on that, which is nice.
There's still a lot of leeway, which is good, because it wasn't fun when they were super.
Yeah, that was many years ago when you and I were last on the bumper cars. They were yelling at everyone, "Stop bumping!"
Yeah.
Just like non-stop. But this was better. That was a long wait because they were very slow in loading.
You know, I don't know either, because after they checked everyone's seatbelt, there was still a long wait.
No, I think one of the people might have been training too.
Oh, that explains it. Scrambler?
Let's see how the line is for Scrambler. We might just do it next time. Let's go take a look.
Sorry.
I guess we can do Scrambler. Done with a little bit of a squishy and dizzy ride on Scrambler there.
It's off my bucket list to be squished into that kind of a ride.
Man, we barely fit with 3 people across. It was a little bit comical.
That was very, very painful. 3 people are not meant
Well,
to
you had the best part. You were on the edge. I was getting squished by 2 people forcing into me.
Yeah, but I was getting smushed into the metal on the side.
Well, I had all the force going towards me.
True.
So, well, you were in the middle. You only got Crystal pushing against you. I had both of you pushing. But anyway, let's go see how Gold Rusher is. I'm guessing the line, even for that, it's not going to be great. And then we'll just eat and watch the lights and go home. It's kind of a little bit of a shorter night. What'd you get?
Bean burger, very not bad, actually not bad. Healthy alternative.
And I noticed that they offered smooth there too. And yay, pizza for us, Crystal.
Yay.
And cheese bread. Woo. Pickle. And baby carrots as well. You didn't fill up your drink.
Huh? Nah, I don't want to drink too much.
Okay.
I might dip in a freestyle machine later, but no.
Go. Plaza Cafe for gingerbread cheesecake, and Julia's warming herself by the fire right there. Others toasting marshmallows, she's toasting her hands. They're doing the s'mores kit right there. Well, they're enjoying it. They have a nice background here. Still waiting in line here. It's kind of a long line. Very slow. Here's gingerbread cheesecake.
The pointy side goes.
I'll try this. Like I got a little green tree on it.
Pucha! Pucha!
Crystal's one that has a red tree. And they're fencing with their roasting sticks for the s'mores.
I don't think it's a good idea. But be a good example of my children.
Okay. Well, do you want to roast in a second? So you got the 4-pack.
Yep.
No! It's me! Screw it, I'm ripping it. Yeah, I was trying to do it so nicely.
No, it's alright. It's not chestnuts roasting on an open fire, but marshmallows roasting on an open fire.
You want to get yours or do you want me to hand it to you?
The trick is to keep it rotated. If anyone want to purchase more, then you push them here. I know, ours is.
Oh, you need to have it in for longer than that. Don't be afraid to put it near the flame. But just
But I
keep
want
it.
to be even.
Well, yeah, just rotate it.
I'm trying to. I don't think I can put it.
And once you see it kind of start to deform like that, you know it's starting to get a little mushy.
Oh, yeah, there's a spot right there. I could do a little while. I want something closer to Christmas. A bit of brown. Not old.
Yeah, see, crystals is at a point where I would like to stop.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Once you start seeing the brown, that's a little bit, a little bit further than I like.
I like a golden brown.
Ready to s'more it.
GBD. Oh. Yeah. Not very good. That's not very good. Slightly brown. I'll do 5 more seconds. I'll do 10 more.
I'm watching you construct.
So messy.
I have just a very, very slight hint. It's a very slight hint. I'm happy with this.
Okay, we'll make your s'more then.
So I have this Polish pretty Let me just lift this.
Ah, the pinch and squeeze technique.
Pinch and twist technique, actually. Oh man.
That's not bad.
That night. I tried.
And don't be afraid to use your finger. Like, it's warm, but it's not gonna like kill you.
No, I just don't like stickiness.
Okay, let's get a bite.
Yeah, it's just gooey enough. That's my guess. It's like gooey, not just brown.
Yeah, I can just see that marshmallow mush come out. Good?
Very good, right? Are you sure you don't want one, Kevin? That's really good.
Maybe I'll have a little bit, but yeah, we'll see.
1, 2, fire that.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
And it's my first time making this s'mores.
You got magic in your
You got some magic in your s'mores now. Be careful, that's actually going to probably fall.
Okay, walking out in our final holiday in the park of the year.
Aww, so sad.
It was fun though. I like this event that they have, and we'll get to see it again next year. Oh, is this Tweety all dressed up? No, I'm asking if this is Tweety. Who is this? Oh, it's Porky. Porky Pig. Anyway, have a happy New Year, Neons. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I guess you're a neon too. And look at this line for, for funnel cakes. Yeah, that'd be a good choice in this kind of cold weather too. Yeah, we just sat by the fire after we're done roasting our marshmallows, keeping our hands warm for a bit. But yeah, until next time, Neons. Good night.